Hi there, Occupy the Need Act friends. This is William. I'm at Saxon Park in Norman, Oklahoma. It's a beautiful Sunday or beautiful Wednesday afternoon before Thanksgiving. It's must be about 50 degrees, sun's shining, and I'm going to do my exercise, and we're going to sit here and talk about the Need Act and how we can reverse everything on the bankers. We can, instead of us going to them to borrow money, they're going to have to come to us to borrow money. Yeah. Uh, and so I'm sitting on an exercise. Uh, uh, just a second here. Let's reverse this. There we go. There's my bicycle that I came out here on. It's a $2,000 bike. That's a electric bike, 500 watts, and I can travel to Oklahoma City and back on it. It's a 21-mile radius, and so let me go right here. I'm going to show you what we're sitting on. Oops. I messed up. Well, let's see here. There's what we're sitting on. That is a exercise for doing setups, and I think probably I should start with the setups. We're gonna sit and visit, and we're gonna walk. It's a half-mile track right there, and that's where us people can come and walk here in Saxon Park. And there's 3 exercise stations that are good for strength exercises. And let's see what I can do here. Yeah, we can reverse the pattern where we have to go to the bank for everything. They're going to have to come to us. Yeah. Let's see if I can tighten this thing up here. I don't know whether I'm tightening it up or not. Now, I wonder if I can do this. And yeah, if I got the, yeah, look at that. Okay, we're gonna do 12 setups. And these 12 setups are good enough for an old guy that's going to be 79 years old next month. It's actually quite a comfortable machine. And so, okay, there's 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, that was 12. I do my daily dozen, but it's not a dozen, it's just a dozen exercises, 3 different exercises. The Need Act, it does 3 things. It nationalizes the Federal Reserve, it ends the power of banks to create money, and it spends money into the economy. We nationalize the Federal Reserve. We're going to create new dollars with the Need Act. and we're going to buy the stock of the Federal Reserve System. We're not going to steal it from them. It's privately owned. It's owned by the member banks, and the biggest one that owns almost 50% of the stock in the Federal Reserve System is J.P. Morgan Chase. Jamie Dimon, the chairman of and the chief executive officer of J.P. Morgan Chase, has the power to control who gets money in our nation. Whoever controls the power to create money controls a nation. I learned all of this in a book called The Lost Science of Money by the co-founder of the American Monetary Institute, Stephen Zarlinga. The name of the book is The Lost Science of Money. One of my buddies in this monetary revolution that we're getting ready to lead, first meeting that he was in at the American Monetary Institute, Zarlinga asked him to sit on a panel. And the first question he asked was, where's the science in the lost science of money? And the guy that really wrote the Need Act said, it's the history. That's the science in that book, The Lost Science of Money. It's the most comprehensive history of money ever written. Okay. And you can have a free copy of it. Yeah. I've got a PDF in my, we're going to start walking now. I've got a PDF copy, a fully searchable PDF in my Dropbox, and you're welcome to it. I'll post a link to it in the comments on this video later. So, now how are we going to get the Need Act passed? It's been in Congress since 2012, not going anywhere. The author of it was former Congressman Dennis Kucinich of Cleveland, Ohio, and when he authored this bill, the Republicans gerrymandered him out of Congress. They didn't want anything like that being talked about in Congress. Well, we're going to have to make them talk about it. Okay, how are we going to do that? We're going to have to be in the streets. Without how the civil rights legislation got passed is the blacks were burning down America. Johnson wanted to start the war, wanted to do the war in Vietnam, and he had to have black people, so he bought them off and gave them the Civil Rights Act. Yeah, and that's what we're going to have to do. Martin Luther King was the civilized face of the civil rights movement, but he wouldn't have gotten anywhere if the blacks hadn't been burning down America. At least that's the theory of Thaddeus Russell, the author of A Renegade History of the United States. I just took a black history course with him the last 4 weeks, and last night, that's exactly what he talked about. That the Civil Rights Act would have never happened without the violence of the blacks in the streets. And maybe that's what Antifa knows, or the people that are behind and funding Antifa know. We're going to have to make it where Congress has no choice but to occupy the NEAT Act, to pass it into legislation and get us on the way to solving all the problems that we have. Some of my friends in the monetary movement say, no, it won't solve all the problems. Hell, it won't. It'll solve all the fucking problems. And I think because I cuss on this, YouTube won't let me post live to them, or something has happened. I can't post live to YouTube, but after this is over, I will upload it to YouTube. It'll be on my YouTube page. And and that's a good way to see this video and share it with others, because everybody can access YouTube. Okay, let's go here. And here's the next station. This is station number 2 of 3 stations. We need and everybody needs a senior playground in every city park that has a children's playground for the seniors in that neighborhood to come and exercise, because these outdoor exercises are really good. And let's see what I can do here. I think I'm just gonna point you over to the horse farm and just talk to you that way. Okay, there you go. You're looking at the horse farm. This is a chest exercise I'm doing now. It's called a chest press. And I'll do 12 exercises. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now we need a playground for seniors that has this kind of equipment in it in every park, in every city in the United States, so that we can and do strength exercises. And it'll give us also a place to walk to in our neighborhoods. And we walk to it, we do our exercises, talk to people, and we turn around and go home, which is about what I'm doing here. I've had to come 5.5 miles to get here. That's what that electric bike's all about. It gets me around. Okay, there we go. Let's just do this. There I am. There's the exercise equipment that I was just on. If you can see it. There we go. Yeah, you push on those handles and do a chest press. So there's a seat. You sit down, do that. Now in front of me is, let's do this, is a pull-up bar. We're not gonna do that. 235 pounds, we ain't gonna pull that shit up. Need to be 125 pounds. And that'd still be a chore for me. So, I'm glad I can visit with you. What this camera and my gimbal gives me a chance to do is visit with you. And so, now we're going to have to push Congress and the president into doing the NEAT Act because the big money doesn't want it done because it reverses their game on them. They're going to have to come to us for money. And how that works is the banks right now don't have to have the money that they loan you. They create it the instant they create the loan. Well, in the NEAT Act, we're going to stop them from being able to do that. So what they're going to have to do to loan you money is have that money to loan you. And they're going to have three ways of having that money. They can have capital. They can have people that deposit money with them that give them permission to loan that money to others. Or they can come to us, the Federal Reserve that'll be in the Treasury, and ask us for money. And if it's something that we want to do, we'll give them the money. If it's something we don't want to do, we won't give them the money. It's going to greatly limit the power of banks and the 1%. The 1% don't control everything with money that people have, because people don't have any fucking money. They're borrowing money every night. If no, there would be no money in the economy if it wasn't borrowed. Okay? No money in the economy if it wasn't borrowed. Now with the NEAT Act, there will be money in the economy because we're going to put real money in the economy, not the loan money that we have now, the debt money. And we're going to be the one that's controlled who gets that real money. Okay, here we go. We got a dog walker coming toward us. Hello.
Hello.
How are you all?
Fine, how are you?
Okay, they look fine. Hi there, sweethearts. Okay. So here's who I was talking to. There she goes with her dogs. Couldn't see her because the sun's shining. Isn't it great to have the sun shining? It was raining all day yesterday here, so the ground's good and moist. Which is what we need. Oklahoma's actually got a pretty good climate to live in. And we're going to be high enough that whenever the oceans overcome their shores, we're at 1,000 feet here, so we're well high enough. I don't know whether we're going to let all those fucking Texans come into Oklahoma. There's enough of them here now. Their students, their children are here. God, I get tired of them. And okay, let's see if we can do another scope where I set you down here. I don't know whether you're going to be able to see me here or not. Let's see. Yeah, look at there. That's a leg press. And I could get my legs into it. Let me tell you, when you get to be 79 years old, things don't work like they used to at all. There, I got it over. There. Okay. We do that. And we do that. And we push. There we go. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, now let's see if we can get out of this. Let's sit here just a second. So, we'll go back to the beginning here and maybe do another 12 setups, and then we'll end this little video and I'll get on my bike and go right home. Now we need exercise equipment like this in every city park, in every city, all over the world, so old people can stay fit. Yeah. So now we're gonna climb a little hill here. We got a little incline ahead of us. So, yeah, last night I learned that even though Martin Luther King believed in nonviolence, he used violence to get what he wanted. And of course, that's why they had to kill him, because he was getting what he wanted. And he was going to organize the garbage workers, activate them in Memphis. Whoa. And get more and more people to be in the streets. And that's what it's going to take to get the NEAT Act, because believe me, the bankers do not want the NEAT Act. It takes their power away from them. Oh, they'll be able to make loans, but they'll have to have the money that they loan. It's called full reserve banking, and they don't want that at all. So, see that tree? We had a terrible ice storm here at the first of the month. It took down trees all over town. They say 100,000 tons in Oklahoma City, probably 20,000 tons in Norman. We're a city of 125,000. And it's going to take a while to get this all cleared up and the trees where they can heal. Okay, let's keep. This is the steepest part right here. Coming up the hill. People let their dogs shit all over the sidewalk. They could clean it up, you know. Okay, there we go. Nice view out across the valley here. We're out where trees grow naturally. This is the edge of what they call cross timbers. And the reason that they have trees out here and didn't have trees in Norman naturally is the soil is real deep in Norman. But out here, the rocks are close to the surface and it lets the trees grow. Rocks help the trees to grow. Did you know that? I didn't until I heard it explained to me. And I'm from eastern Oklahoma, Henrietta, and we have rocks right at the surface there. And it's a lot of trees, lots of hills. A lot hillier than this is here. Well, this is nice. Wonder if you can hear the birds singing. Don't know. There's the parking lot for the park. To the left is a real long walking path. I don't know how long it is, but they don't have exercise equipment on it. Then I will go home and visit with my friends online. Maybe do a little video chats with them. Oh, I need to maybe stop by Walmart and pick up a pizza. That'll be what I have for Thanksgiving dinner. People ask me, what'd you do for Thanksgiving? And I said, I went to Walmart and I got a pizza. And I have a real nice gas range oven to prepare the pizza in. Real nice. Bought it at Sears several years ago when my old gas range that was in the apartment just finally gave up the ghost. I have a really nice apartment for me. 2 big rooms, kitchen that I use as my computer room and a little library, and then my bedroom and living room and library in the other room. Books everywhere. I've been searching and trying to look and see what's going on for a long time. Okay, there is the bicycle that brought us here. It'll take us back by Walmart. It's called Spin City. It's a Amsterdam style bike that I wanted for a long time. And then here it was, offered on a GoFundMe thing, and I took it up. I got it for $1,000, and I put another $1,000 into extra batteries for it that I haven't got yet, but let's hope that Spin City gets them to me. They said they had been shipped from Taiwan to San Diego, and now they're in Mexico, and they'll ship them to me from Mexico. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. That's it. Okay, y'all. It's been good visiting with you. Let's visit again tomorrow or next day or sometime soon. me get us over here so I can sit down again. When you're 79 years old, you hunt for a place to sit down all the time. Okay, here we go. There we are. Hi there, how are y'all?
Hi, how are you?
Okay, I'm live streaming here.
Oh, fun.
Facebook Live.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. And Twitter and Periscope, all live. So I'm glad that you joined me today. We need to be learning about this NEAT Act, what it can do, and what we're going to have to do to get it done. And it's going to take being in the street. And you know what that means. You slacker kids, we need you, because you'll go into the street. Because you know that your life is all fucked up now. I mean, my 54-year-old son is finally figuring out that the life that he thought he could lead, it ain't worked out. And the reason is, the game is all rigged against us. It's not rigged for us. But the NEAT Act is going to make it where we can rig the game for us. Take care. Be safe. We got to keep away from this goddamn virus. Bye now.